Welcome in, Johnny. How's it going? Be getting started shortly. All right. We are live. Hi, I'm Dale the Insanicate. How's it going? Let me know in the chat. Hit the like button before we get started here playing more. Or I guess not playing more because it's the first time I've done it. We've done randomized hard gold, but this time we're doing randomized platinum. This is going to be interesting. Before we get started, let me explain the randomization. So pretty much the same thing I did with the Heart Gold randomizer. Types, movesets, have been randomized. Evolutions and stuff like that have not, although I did randomize abilities. The wild Pokemon have been randomized. The trainers Pokemon have been randomized. Legendaries will not appear in the wild, so I cannot get an unfair advantage. However, opposing trainers can have legendaries, because we got to make it interesting. But this time, I decided to go a little bit harder, even. All right, but we're not going to be doing any kind of Nuzlocke stuff, just because this is already going to be difficult enough. All of the trainers' Pokemon have had their levels increased by 30%. So if it's a level 5 Pokemon, it will now be, I think, level 7? 6 or 7. If it's level 10, it will be a level 13. Level 20, level 26. Level 30, it'll be level 39. Okay? So, that'll make things a little more interesting. And not only that, trainers will have more Pokemon in their teams. So, every random trainer we encounter will have a minimum of 3 Pokemon. So whatever number of Pokemon that they would normally have, they will have 2 additional Pokemon in their team. If they have like 5 or 6, then they'll only have 6. So if they would normally have 4 or 5 or 6 Pokemon, they will now have 6 Pokemon, right? If they normally only had 1, they will now have 3. If they normally had 2, they will now have 5. If they normally... no, they will now have 4. If they normally had 3, they will now have 5. Special trainers, like story important trainers, will actually have a +3. And bosses, meaning gym leaders, Elite Four, that kind of thing, will always have 6 Pokemon no matter what. Always. Also, welcome in, James. How's it going? You come across a Corphish, please catch and fan. Okay. That's a simple request. We can do that, Johnny. Of course, with the randomization, there's no telling what we'll run into. Hello there, it's so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before I go any further, is this your first adventure? If you need advice, I'm certainly capable of giving it. No info needed. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Here, I have a Pokeball. Just the middle. There we go. He's got a chocolate clef. That looks seriously like it's made out of chocolate. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me a little about yourself? Doing good, just watching. Welcome to whatever that is. And I figured to jump on real quick. So you can go out of your way to find one. No worries. Johnny, we'll if I happen to come across one. Are you a boy or a girl? I think I'm gonna play as the girl here. Why not? Do you know how rare it is that I play a girl in a Pokemon game? I've done it like twice ever, legitimately. We're still gonna name ourselves Anno. Okay. Your name is Insano. Okay, so you're Insano. Fine name, that is. Now, this boy here, I believe he's your friend. What might his name be? What we're gonna name him, chat? Let me know. What should we name our rival? First person to throw a good name into chat gets it. Family friendly, of course. Now, it could be loosely family friendly, but try to keep it somewhat family friendly. What do we get? Any takers? See. Girl, a Ted like the girl sprites versus the guy sprites. Sirloin? Okay, sure. Sure. I think he only gets, so I'm gonna have to just do sirloin with no space or anything in between it, because I guess I could go capital on that. L, that'll look kind of... There we go, we'll do that. Alright, sirloin is it? That's your friend's name. Yep, that's it. Alright, the time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way, you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now go on, leap into the world of Pokemon. Another interesting little thing that I made happen with the randomizer. Pokemon are by our side always. I hope you will understand the meaning of these words. That was a comment left by Professor Rowan, who has returned to Sinnoh from Kanto region. That concludes our special program. Let's ask Professor Rowan. Brought to you by Jublef. Cuba Life TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week. Same time, same channel. There's Sirloin. There you are. Did you just see the TV? Sure you did. Rowan, that really important guy who studies Pokemon, right? That means he must have lots and lots of Pokemon. So if we ask him, I bet he'd give us some Pokemon. Oh, hey. Is this a new PC? Where was I? All right. We're going to go see Professor Rowan, get some Pokemon. I'll be waiting outside. He just had a squirrel moment, that's for sure. If you're late, I'm finding you 10 million. Alright, well, we won't have to worry about being late, because one thing I did with the randomizer, we've got the running shoes early. We can do that. Don't have to wait to be given those to just run. Right? Sirloin already left. I don't know what it was about, but he sure was in a hurry. Fun fact, I had a sirloin just last night. No joke. Oh yes. Don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't. So, we'll take care, sweet. Technology just blows me away. I mean, you can go play with people around the world wirelessly. Sirloin was looking for you. I think he's home now. Why don't you go check it out? Yeah, he's in his house. His house. That about. Oh, hey. Hey, I'm going to see Professor Rowan. You should come too. Quickly. Oh, jeez. Forgot something. He forgot something. Reminds me of myself. Always forgetting things. I better take my bag and journal, too. Hey, I'll be waiting on the road. It's a 10 million fine if you're late. Please run away. That kid rocketed off again like usual. Just can't sit still, that boy. I wonder who he takes after. Alright. Too slow. Alright, let's get moving Professor Rowan's lab. But don't go into the grass, right? No worries, no problem. Doesn't matter that we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this one. I've got an idea. Now listen, you know how wild Pokemon jump out and go into tall grass? So what you do is you scoot over to the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon can appear. You just keep dashing and get to Phantom Town without running into wild Pokemon. Okay, stick with me. There it goes. On your marks. Hold it! You two don't seem to have any Pokemon between you. And what is the meaning of going into the tall grass? Hey, insane of this old guy. It's Professor Rowan, isn't it? What are you doing here? Tried to go into the tall grass because they wanted Pokemon. What to do? Their world would surely change if they were to meet Pokemon. Is it right for me to put them on that path? You two, you truly love Pokemon. You? Me too, I love Pokemon. We'll ask you once again. You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you? What? You can ask 100 times. The answer will never change. We'll both answer 100 times we love Pokemon. Right? Insane? No. That joke's getting old. What? You can ask 100 times. The answer will never change. No. That joke's getting old. I wonder what would happen if you actually took the time to do that 100 times. Okay. We foolishly try to enter tall grass without Pokemon of their own. It worries me what people like that would do with Pokemon. Well, well then, forget about me, but give Pokemon to my friend here. I mean, it was me who tried to go into the tall grass and all. How big of you? Very well then. I won't trust you two with Pokemon. I apologize for putting you through that exercise. However, you must promise me that you will never recklessly endanger yourselves again. Now then. Now where... Professor Rowan, you left your briefcase behind at the lake. Anything wrong here? Ah, there it is. Lucas, nice work. What I was about to do was entrust these two with their own Pokemon. What? Those Pokemon are crucial. You're giving them away? We exist side by side with Pokemon. There comes a time when Pokemon should meet Pokemon. There's a world that should be explored together. Well, today is that time and the place right here. Go on, open the briefcase and choose a Pokemon. Really? I can't believe it. I'm so happy now that I can't keep a straight face. Hey, you can choose first. Hey, I'm practically a grown-up. I have to show some class here. Alright, it's time to see what our starter selection is. Alright, what are our options? We have a purple Ghastly. Yes, Pokemon Ghastly. We have... Ooh. That is tempting. We got this weird, foggy-looking dark red, I guess maroon Beldum. And a brown Starly. Okay. I feel like we have to go with the Beldum, right? We had a Ghastly in the Heart Gold playthrough. This feels like the choice. Here is Beldum. Now, Beldum gonna get experience very slowly, but I feel like we still have to pick it. Alright, very, very well. Both of you have chosen a good Pokemon. Now listen well. The Pokemon you have been entrusted with are unfamiliar with the world. In that regard, they're much like you. As fellow newcomers to the world, I hope you'll do well together. And name it... What? Rust? Rusty. Hey. A good name. Especially with the color that it has. As fellow newcomers to the world, hope you'll do well together. If you have any trouble, come see me in my lab in the Sand Gym town. Now we'll be on our way. Professor, wait for me. Sorry, folks. You like that? Professor Roland's really nice. On TV, he seems so stern and scary. We've both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this? Always wanted to say this. Time has finally come. I challenge you to a battle. I don't know if I missed my chance to give my Pokemon a nickname. Or... Oh, he got the Starly. But as you already can see, the increased 30% level is in effect. Starly is at level 7 to begin with. Here are our powers, our attacks. We have Mist Ball, Nightshade, or Night Slash, Meteor Mash, and Power Gem. Very interesting. I don't know what type. That was Flash Cannon. Okay. And it was super effective. Holy... Holy moly. This might be a sign that we are in trouble. Okay, Xana's at a fusible Pokemon. I won, but that battle, it could have gone either way. It was that close. No, it wasn't. I just got stomped into the dirt. Oh boy. I can tell you one thing, battling is awesomely fun. Okay, let's go home. A beat after that battle. My Pokemon needs rest too. See ya, Insana. What's the matter, dear? Oh, that's what happened to you. You and Sirloin are lucky to have met Professor Rowan. Imagine if you didn't. I wouldn't like to think what the wild Pokemon might have done to you. Go see Professor Rowan, thank him properly for your Pokemon. I think we're gonna lose a lot in this particular journey with that 30% level increase. We're gonna be blacking out quite a bit. So finding I actually think one thing that will come in be in our favor was the fact that I increased the number of Pokemon that trainers have, because that means we'll have more opportunities for experience. Now that you have your own Pokemon, the tall grass won't be so threatening. It'll also mean the battles will be tougher, because think about it, even the first gym leader is going to have 6 Pokemon. Anyway, why not? Santa, put these on. Yeah. Okay, already running around, but okay, we already know what we're doing. Time to get out of here. Now let's look at our Pokemon. He's holding a Super Repel. Interesting. Too slow. I'm sick of waiting. I'm going to see Professor Rowan so I can think properly. I had this great idea. Listen up, okay? You know that lake where we always play at? You know how they say a legendary Pokemon lives there? You guessed it. Let's catch that Pokemon. That'll make Professor Rowan happy. I'm sure of that. Me and you together. We've got nothing to fear. I guess we gotta go this way. Alright, we're at the lake. Get ready because we're capturing that legendary Pokemon. Trust me on this one. It's here. It even says so on the sign. It says that there is a legendary Pokemon. By the way, legendary Pokemon will also be randomized, but they will be random legendaries. Same thing we did with the Heart Gold randomization. So, welcome to my fiance Michaela, now in the chat. She's here in the chat, and we have a new series that we have started. 3 episodes are up. 1 episode is released to the public. 2 of them are available to members on the channel. The other 3 that have been recorded will be up for members in the next day or 2, when I have time to edit all the details. But she's ranking Smash Bros. Characters, so go check those out and tell her how she's doing. I've been having a lot of fun with her recording those. This has been amazing. I particularly enjoyed our second batch of recording that haven't been fully uploaded for members yet. So go check those out. Yes, you are killing it. Anyway. Sirloin, what's going on? The flowing tide, the expanding space. I will make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name, remember it. Until then, sleep while you can, legendary Pokemon of the lake bed. Allow me to pass. Step aside. What's that about? Weird guy. Okay, let's catch that legendary Pokemon. I'm sorry. Are you sure that you haven't like missed the time on those and they've switched over to something new now? Okay, Insano, let's catch that legendary Pokemon. Kyurem. Kyuin. No, it's not Kyuin. I think Kyurem's in this game. At all. Did you hear that? Legendary Pokemon crying. That had to be it. This is our chance. Let's catch it. Wait, what? We don't have anything on us. You know, Pokeballs? P-O-K accent E-balls. If we don't have those, we can't catch Pokemon or take them around with us. Do you think Professor Rowan would give us some if we asked him? You know, you remember what he said, don't you? He said to visit him in his lab if we needed it. Okay, so I'll race him. First one to Professor's lab in Sandham Town rules. Okay, we do need to go get Pokeballs. I don't think we have any. All we have is, yeah, all we have is that Super Repel. Anyway, get out of here. The torches and pitchforks. We're gonna go start a riot at all the local McDonald's until they give Michaela her Disney figures that she wants. That is a wildly whew. That's a psychedelic Nincada if I've ever seen one. I bet if you licked that thing, you'd be seeing colors for years. All right. Watch football now, Dad. Well, I'm sorry that they didn't have what you wanted. And go enjoy the game. I don't know who's playing, but enjoy it. This way. Cute little Meryl. I will talk to you later tonight before bed. Not very effective. Wild Meryl used Hyper Beam. Ow. Be careful, Johnny. Michaela's very protective of the sport of football. As I've already learned. Saying the name because he's a San Francisco fan. I don't know that I understand that. Are they like the 49ers or something like that? I'm not an NFL fan at all, but I think that's what it is. Could be totally off. I don't know. Michaela says you can call the NFL whatever you want. I've already blacked out to a wild Meryl. Holy. Alright. Let's look at... I need to look at Beldum. It's dark rock type. Okay, that's... All right. Here's a Smitty. Using the flame wheel. Mine be fire type. Hi, I've been waiting for you. Please come with me. The professor's waiting to see you. See, this is our Pokemon research lab. We'll just go ahead. What the? Oh, it's you, Sam. That old guy, he's not scary so much as he is totally out there. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm out of here. See you later. What was that? Your friend always seems to be in such a rush. Anyway, let's go in. They hold their thing. I mean, the pigskin egg-shaped ball? Yes. That's what he was talking about. Based on the way you typed that, I am picturing something I don't think anybody wants to see as a sport. Anyway, well, look who's here. Was it, let's have a look at your Pokemon. Well, you've made your Pokemon evolve already? No? I have not. Where'd you get that idea? And trusting you with that Beldum was no mistake, it seems. Well, would you like to give it a nickname? Yes. It's kind of funny that he looks at it, he's like, it must be a quirk of the randomization. All I can figure. We're gonna go with James's suggestion of naming it Rusty. Because I like it. I think it fits. I think it's a good name for the miscoloring of this particular Beldum. I think it's perfect. Okay, I see. And you're happy with it? Yes. When I first saw you two about to step into the tall grass without Pokemon, I was shocked. I was astounded by those foolhardy children. But now you've astounded me in an entirely different way. Already there is a bond growing between you and that Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Beldum feels the same way about you. That's why I'll ask you to cherish that Beldum. Boy, am I glad you're kind toward Pokemon. If you weren't, well, I don't even want to think about it. Ahem, let's move on to the main topic. There's something I want you to do for me. Allow me to properly introduce myself. My name, as you know, is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokedex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Leave the ball alone. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Yes. Good answer. That Pokedex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. I've got the same kind of Pokedexes. When you walked up Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? I've lived for 60 long years. Even now, I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Now, you should know that there are countless Pokemon in here. That means there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go. Your grand adventure begins right now. That makes us comrades working towards the same goal. I'll touch your stuff later, okay? I think I missed something he said. Just fat-fingered the controller. Okay. I have something good here. You should take this as well. TM-27. That's a technical machine. That one contains the move Hydro Cannon. Using a technical machine, or TM, teaches a move instantly to a Pokemon. Bear in mind, however, that a TM is single-use only. That the move Hydro Cannon gains power the more friendly your Pokemon is with you. It's up to you, of course, if you want to use that TM or not. I'll send you off with the wish that your journey will be fun. Well, I'll be. The professor had TMs. Next thing, he'll tell me he battled when he was young. Hey, and Santa, I'm going to show you a few things. Follow me. The building with the red roof is the Pokemon Center. Get your Pokemon healed if it's been hurt in battle. You'll find a Pokemon Center in most towns. Over here, the building with the blue roof is the Pokemart. Shop where you can buy and sell all sorts of items. Since you're a rookie trainer, you won't be able to buy very much stuff. Don't worry about it, okay? Oh yeah, you should let your family know you're helping Professor Rowan put together his Pokédex. Sometimes you have to go far away, so you should let someone know. Oh, but first, go heal up your Pokemon in the Pokemon Center. You'll be safe then. Okay, he's seeing you. Okay. First things first, we need Pokeballs. We'll go ahead and buy 10 of them. And I think we got a Premier Ball as well. So let's go catch at least one Pokemon. At least one. I don't know what we have available in this area. We have Meryl. So, it's resistant to Rock type. It might be Grass type. Also resistant to Dark type. It's also resistant to Steel type. So it is resistant to everything we can throw at it. Okay. You need to go back home. You and your Pokemon healthy? Take a quick rest. What is it? Ah, Professor Rowan asked you to do something that big? Okay, dear, go for it. Your mom's got your back. I know. I've got something that you'll find useful. We got the journal. Take it and you'll be able to remember what you did last. Hey, a journal full of adventure. I envy you, kiddo. Plus, you're not alone. You have your Pokemon. Wish I could go instead. It makes your mother happy, too. Back sometime. I would like to see the kinds of Pokemon you've caught. Who's this person? Oh, Sirloin's mom. Okay. Excuse me. Is my little Sirloin here? Oh, boy. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, he must have left already. What to do? That boy shouted about going on an adventure, then he bolted. He's so headstrong and reckless. I at least wanted him to take this. Not to worry. Santa will deliver that for him. Won't you? Oh, really? You do that for me? Please take this to Sirloin. We got the parcel. Let me think. Knowing my boy, he would probably head straight to Jubilife. Kirby Main and SSBU going to get Kirby Amiibo. Kirby Amiibo, if trained right, can be very scary. I have the full Smash Bros. Amiibo collection, and Amiibo training is fun. Some of the scarier Kirby was actually I did like some tournaments with some of the Amiibo I have, and the first one that I did actually Kirby won it, so good time. Alright, let's see what we can find up in this area. Also, welcome in, Flames. Hope you're having a great day. What we can capture here. Wild Maryland. Go Rusty. That's gonna hurt. Meryl is resistant to every single attack that I have. All of them. We're gonna run away. I might have to catch one. Starly. Do we want a Starly? We might want a Sunday, I think. Or a Starlight. I was just sitting here thinking about what day it was. Not really a Pokemon fan, but good thing. I appreciate that. I'm guessing you came across something to do with the my girlfriend ranks Smash Bros. Characters video that's out. The second part of that will be out on Thursday, I think. Totally KO'd that Starly and catch it. Oops. See if we can find another one. I think I want to start. Whisper. That could be an interesting catch. I'm afraid if I don't... Let's see. Let's just try it and see if this catches it without weakening it. Nope. I think Metal Face would be a good... Well, let me see if I can pull this up and read a little more. Moonlight. Do you think Metal Face will be good inherit for Moonlight? Is gonna be Kirby Snake. Possibly. I'm assuming you mean like having it face off. Or are you talking about feeding it spirits? I'm not sure if you're talking about like training it on the stage where Metal Face appears. Forgive me, I'm a little bit ignorant to what's going on here. Yeah, we really need to make sure to capture something. Either the Starly or the Whisper, one or the other. Also, it is just shifted to nighttime. Starly. Maybe that won't KO it. That's gonna hurt. Have to respond to a text message real quick. Kind of important. Family stuff. Okay, sorry about that. Had to go. I don't think I was necessarily very helpful for your stuff there, but appreciate you stopping by regardless. Alright. Charlie should not have a very high catch. Let's go for it. No. It's gonna suck. Try again. Got it. Okay. Steel normal type. Okay. You know what? Because of that, kind of looks like an ice cream sundae, and because it's like I said earlier, we're just gonna name it that. Why not? Sunday. He was caught on a Sunday. It makes sense. Sort of. Okay. We have 2 Pokemon now. Alright, we're gonna go heal up. Then try moving forward. It's funny because we now have 2 of what the starter options were. I knew Starly was a bad choice for starter. Now we have one. might try to catch it too. Why not? Hyper Beam. Holy. At least that wasn't very effective. Hit it with another Ice Slash. That should maybe bring it down to the red, hopefully. Alright. We'll use this chance to grab a Pokeball. Alright. Any suggestions in the chat on what we should name this Meryl? It's Grass Steel type, so we now have 2 Steel type Pokemon. I'm gonna name it Obstacle, I think. Because it's been such an obstacle. I'm spelling that. There. Obstacle. Okay. Move on. Here. Not very effective. I think I'm gonna focus on training Rusty at first. And I could see moving either Sunday or Obstacle off the pretty quickly. We're gonna switch to Sunday. Dark Void. Judgment. What kind of moves does the Sunday, the Starly have? Iron Defense, Judgment, Dark Void, and Flash Cannon. What? Okay. That's actually very useful. There's Judgment. I feel like Judgment is a move that Arceus should have. The 3 Pokemon that should have move Judgment are Arceus, Bidoof, and Amistar. If you know, you know. Not going to explain. Not going to explain any of it. We have a Pokemon team. Now, we're about to run into a buzzsaw, I can tell you that, because the first, like, non-rival trainer fight. You know how to catch a Pokemon? I'll demonstrate how to catch one. Yeah, we already know this. Let's see if this breaks the game. I'm telling you, it's possible. Well, that might be a problem. And that's how it's done. You just KO the Pokemon, so you can't catch it. That's how you do it. Actually, I should have lowered the target's HP some more. How much lower than 0 can you get? Oh, that's hilarious. The important thing is to lower the Pokemon's HP as much as possible. See, healthy Pokemon isn't easy to catch. Oh yeah, they also get easier to catch if you make your Pokemon put them to sleep for a second. I'll give you 5 Pokeballs to get you started. You have lots of Pokemon with you, you'll be able to travel farther. That way you'll have a better shot at meeting more Pokemon around. Alright. Like I said, we're about to run into a problem. Now, remember back at the beginning of the stream, I told you that all trainers are going to have a 30% increase in their levels, and they will have a minimum of 3 Pokemon on their team. Cyclist, we set on Mewtwo. Oh no! Oh, we're done for. I told you we were about to run into a problem. I'm gonna assume that its typing is normal, like what it would normally be. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Put it in the dark void. Put it to sleep. Okay. Can't. It must be part ghost type, actually. Oh, this is bad. Holy, the first route trainer that we come across. The very first one. Sends out a Mewtwo. A level boosted Mewtwo, because it would normally be a single level 5 Pokemon. He now has 3. One of them is a Mewtwo. And it would normally be level 5 Pokemon. Yes, level 7. Just wait until we start fighting gym leaders. Okay, well, we've gotten its health down to half. I'm not confident right now. I'm gonna be honest. Let's try energy. Yeah, that's not gonna matter. Okay. Wow. That's like already the 4th time we've blacked out. We've already faced off against a Mewtwo. Of course we lost. Why? Alright, there's a Whisper. We might try and catch it. Who knew that the first route trainer would become the first major roadblock? Just regular route trainer. Got a Whisper. Fire type. Okay, that's cool. What are we gonna name her? It is a she. It is a girl. Anybody in the chat has a suggestion? So this thing, fire type, Pokemon known for loud sounds. Maybe we can name her Concerts. I don't even know if I was spelling that right. That's what we're gonna name her. Right. Let's see what else we'll run into here. A Bidoof. Spatial Rent. Okay. You know, Bidoof walking around having the ability to distort space. Seems perfectly normal. You know, it's about right. Oh, that's a cool looking Jigglypuff. Oh, that's wicked looking. Let's catch it. Gotta know what type that is. Okay, well, we KO'd it. Super effective and critical hit. If we see another Jigglypuff, let's switch over to Starly and try to put it to sleep. I might have to, like, seriously catch a full team of Pokemon. It's like 6 Pokemon right here before we even face the first. Alright, Jigglypuff. Switch to Sunday. Put it into the Dark Void. Put it to sleep. Maybe we can hit it with a Judgment. Oh, woke it up. Dark Void again. I think this should be safe. Anybody in the chat has a suggestion for a nickname for this Jigglypuff? The balloon Pokemon. It's poison type. Gonna name it Poison type Jigglypuff. What are we gonna name it? Need some suggestions here. I got an idea. The Punkstress. I don't know why. The only thing I gotta think of is like, alright. I know some of the NPCs in different Pokemon games that are associated with punk rock are also poison type, and Jigglypuff is associated with singing. So singing and punk rock, poison type. There you go. Name her the Punkstress. Very hyper looking Rattata. A Rattata that knows Draco Meteor. That's fantastic. Right off the bat. Nice. Let's hit it with a meteor, man. Rusty is now up to level 7. I believe we might have to get... Here, you look at Jigglypuff. Of course, we've already got Jigglypuff, so... It's just an evolved Jigglypuff, so... There's no point in worrying about that. Okay. I think we're gonna go back and heal. See if we can take on this Mewtwo now. Now that we have a team of 5, right? Yeah. Concert and Punkstress added to the team. Get up to trainer without... Oh, I forgot I was gonna switch Pokemon before we actually started the battle. Alright, being since I forgot that, let's switch to Obstacle. Going to actually take a hit. Okay. Didn't do much, but I will take it. We just dealt a little bit of damage. Alright. This is where I'm going to send in the Sunday. See if we can't put this thing to sleep. That's gonna hurt. Never mind. Oh, Punkstress. Who has Mega Kick, Counter, Pin Missile, and Poison Jab. Thinking probably... If it's part Ghost, Mega Kick's not gonna do anything. Counter may not. If it is part... Let's go Pin Missile. Not very sure. Okay. Okay, keep going. Ooh, Punkster's hung in there. Let's go with Concert. There's Rock Tomb, Heat Wave, Drill Peck, Flare Blitz. Alright, well, we've weakened it down some. I don't know if Rusty has any actual hope of winning this fight, but let's go with Night Slash. That didn't do as much as I would have hoped. Let's try me. Very effective. We might actually have a chance here. Hit it again. Finally get past this Mewtwo. Awesome. That'll give Rusty a good bit of experience. Okay. I'm not sure what type that's going to be. Grass type. Well, we got past the Mewtwo. That's something. Again, that first trainer is going to be a heck of a roadblock. Right. I say we see if we can get the rest of the team up to level 5 before we try again. Let's see what we can have happen here. Cascoon. Not be a bad choice to try to catch. His nose overheats. Ow. Let's go Punksters here. Might be bug type. Hit it with the Mega Kick. Let's catch it. I'm serious. Evolve. 10 or 12. Water fire type. Would not have guessed that with that coloring. It never forgets any attack. Cured while in the cocoon. After evolution, seeks payback. We name this thing. I'm gonna name it Mislead. because its coloring is very misleading. I think that makes a lot of sense. Ooh, a Makuhita. Cool as heck looking Makuhita. Put it into the dark void. Oh, it avoided that attack. Ow. Try again. PS4 issues. That's no good. I think I'm just gonna KO this, honestly. Serious. There's another one. I don't know, we might catch it just to see what it typing. Oh, woke up. I want to send in Rusty here. Go ahead and try to catch it. Anybody have a suggestion for a nickname for this crazy looking Makuhita? Flying type. How is that thing flying type? Okay. Tomato. We'll go with that. I like it. Tomato. That's a cool looking ladybug. Hit it with the mega kick. Then maybe a pin this. What? That sounds like absolute pain in the butt. That sounds like an even bigger pain in the butt. Got a spinner rack. Monstrous fainted. Let's go concert. Flame or flare blitz. I think we need to go up. Potentially consider whether or not we want to switch out Tomato for somebody on the team. Right now, let's look at the team. We have Meryl, who is Grass Steel, Darley, who is Steel Normal, Jigglypuff, that is Poison type, Whismer, that is Fire type, Eldon, that is Dark Rock, oh, Mislead, Cascoon, Water Fire type. It was Flying type. Looking at the typing, right? I don't think we're gonna switch it out. I think we're just gonna keep what we have for now. Alright, let's see if we can't get a couple more levels. Spinnerack. Let's see if we can hit it with a pedal dance. That's probably gonna hurt. Not as much as I thought. Not very effective. We're confused. Let's switch to Rusty. And let's hit it with Meteor Mash. Alright, good stuff. Giddy. Now I know this thing is fire type. Let's not be stupid here. I'm gonna go Mislead, that is part fire and part water type. Now it's gonna use superpower. What if I'm wrong and it's not part fire? Who knows? Let's go Egg Bomb. It's part rock type. I don't know anymore. I'm confused. I know in the chat what type you think this Skitty is, because... Okay, that was super effective. Obstacle grew to level 3. Inkara. Oh. Hit it with it. KO this one. There we go. Level 4. Alright, this time we're gonna go with concerts. Right. I don't know why I was thinking that would be. Let's go drill peck. Ow. Okay. Another Makuhita. Fake obstacles type combination cancel each other out there because, like, the grass type would have meant that that wing attack should have been super effective. Steel typing made it back normal. So, we're confused. Let's go with Punkstress. And hit it with the thing. Do it. That was pretty good. Hard swap. Okay. Alright, that'll get obstacle up to level 5. Which was Monday. It was flash cannon, yes. Super effective. Awesome. It's also using flash cannon. Alright, gotta level up. That was a quick level up. metal sound. And to sharply reduce the foe's special stats. Yeah, we're not getting rid of that. There's no way I'm getting rid of it. Give up on metal. That's not. That's gonna hurt. A lot. Well then, I'm thinking Punksters. Hit it with the mega kick. Egg bombs. There we go. Okay, so right now Mislead is the lowest level. We're gonna go heal up. Then if we can't get like if we can get Mislead up one more level, we'll try it. We'll give another shot at taking the first Route Trainer. It stopped us twice now. Okay. That hurts. Which Pokemon here? Wasn't that short. Let's go Rusty. And we'll use Power Gym because I know it's flying types. Concert route to level 5. Teach it. I don't see a point in getting rid of... You know what? We'll get rid of Rock Tomb, I think. That's not very effective. that was. Alright. That would be good if we can get Mislead up to level 4. Done that. Okay. Just need to hit it one more time, I think. Alright. We'll heal up, and we're gonna go try to take on the first route trainer. We were able to get past as Mewtwo last time. So. That's as far as we got. I'm gonna switch Rusty to the lead off. Just so that if we do run into a wild Pokemon, we can run away a little more easily. Unless we can KO it. Now I'm going to switch. I think Sundays actually. Let's put Mislead into. You're a Pokemon trainer, and so am I. Our eyes met, so battle we must. Here we go. The first roadblock. Cyclist Mia and his Mewtwo. Alright. That's gonna hurt. Not off to a great start. I think Obstacle actually did slow it down a little bit last time. There we go. That's something. That's gonna hurt. That hurts a lot. Okay. Monstrous. Hit it with the poison. Okay. We have... Oh no. That's very much not good. Hit it with Heat Wave. Come on, Concert, let's do this. That did some damage. Alright, well, everybody's fainted now except Rusty. Okay. One more of those should do it. You can get a chance, which we're not going to. This is horrible. Like, seriously. This is the first route trainer. The first one. I can't get past it. What kind of challenge have we cooked up here? Okay. With this randomizer. I'm at a loss for words here. Alright, now I'm thinking maybe if we lead off with Sunday, perhaps, and we put it to sleep, and then switch to Rusty, maybe we could take it out. That might be our only hope. But that's just in getting past Mewtwo. Then we still have a Prinplup, and then something else we haven't even seen. Punkster Screw to level 5. Ice Grip. Just Spearow. If anybody in the chat has any suggestions on a strategy, let me know. All ears. Sleep. I am seriously wondering maybe the Sunday Rusty strategy taking out. And then granted, there's no guarantee that works. But if we can get it to work, that would be huge. Okay. Switching to Rusty. Melee buff. If we can KO it. Rusty grew to level 9. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna, as soon as we get out of this battle, move forward, switch Sunday to lead. See if we can't put the Mewtwo to sleep. Switch to Rusty. Okay, it's sleep. Okay. This has some potential to it. Woke up. Monday's not surviving that one. I feel like we do need to get a little more damage on this thing before switching to Rusty. And then Obstacle. Hit it with an energy. Gotta hit it with another energy. B3. Imagine if Obstacle actually gets the KO. That's not happening. Put in a good effort, though. Alright, we'll go Rusty now. I think if we can just land a Night Slash, we got it. Alright, Rusty, now level 10. Let's go with Concert. Want to try to hit it with a Heat Wave. Not very effective, but still did a lot of damage. Don't know what its typing is. Might be hit it with a Thunder, but I feel like I'm gonna miss. It's not gonna matter. Alright, Concert faded. Go Monstrous. Poison it out. Not very effective. Alright, Mislead, it's your turn. Okay, well, we've got Prim down low enough that Rusty should be able to handle it at the very least. And his last Pokemon is an awesome looking Luxio. I've got no idea what typing it is. It knows Roar of Time. Okay. That's wild. You gonna be able to finally get past this guy? Starting to look like it. Too strong. Holy moly. Oh boy. I wasn't ready. I spy with my little eye a trainer. A battle, please. Now remember, all trainers are going to have a minimum of 3 Pokemon. I'm not getting out of this fight alive, am I? I've got one team member left. I might be able to get a KO at least one week. Critically. Ooh. Rusty gets to go level 11. Ramble. I'm gonna say Power Gym with that coloring. Maybe it's electric type? No, it's not. Might be ground type. Hey. Got a KO on it. Everybody on the team is now level 5 except Sleep. So move forward here. See if we can get this lead to level up before we try fighting the trainer again. It is. Over here distorting space. This Bidoof would do. Uh-oh. Okay. Please, level 5. See if we can't get through this second trainer. We're gonna switch to Rusty. That might hurt. Not as much as I was afraid it would. That will hurt. Question. Ow. Just fainted. That's not... Let's send in... Sunday. Try putting it in the Dark Void. Not gonna matter. That's probably gonna KO. Anybody wondering? Yes, Earthquake works on Starly here because of the randomization of types. Thing knows flamethrower. Does not look like something. There we go. Critical hit. Lean grew to level 6. As did Concert. And also level 7. Ursula. Keep going here. Oh, Drill Peck. Dragon Rush. That's a move that an Ursaring should know. Oh boy. Get their obstacle. Ow. Okay. Miss Leeds, your turn. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna last. The second roadblock. The second route trader. This is crazy. Like, absolutely insane. Like, pretty much, I feel like I'm getting ready to face a gym every time I encounter a new trainer. It's wild. Absolutely wild. We're just gonna keep running there until we get back, I guess. One day we will. As long as we can at least KO one of their Pokemon every time, eventually we'll beat it. Oh, it takes, right? If we can get another level up before we go, maybe. Judgment on Bidoof. Uh-oh. Alright. Hit number 3, trainer number 2. See if we can put it to sleep. May not even get a chance. Alright, let's go obstacle. Oh yeah, that's gonna KO obstacle. I forgot that it knew flamethrower. Obstacle wasn't much of an obstacle in that instance. Wow. Go straight for Rusty. Maybe missed. Oof. Didn't do as much as I was hoping. Hang in there, Rusty. Go. Sending in Grand. Now Rusty is needed. That's gonna hurt. Somehow punctured. And then totally missed with pin missile. It will not get another chance. It used to. If we used it. Ours was super effective. That's gonna be a problem. I'm amazed right now. In ways I didn't know I could be amazed. One of these days we're gonna get past this fight. I'm not gonna have any money left by that point. Let's try for pin this. I really want somebody other than Rusty to get the KO. Don't think it's realistic to hope for. Maybe I just need to bleed in with Rusty and then hope somebody gets the KO on one of the others. That's gonna hurt. Let's use random. Let's keep battle. Be powered. Not very effective. That shouldn't be either, though, so get... Oh, burned. That's not great. Alright, Sunday, you're up. Put it into the dark void. Oh. I will take that swap as a compliment. I'll put your Ursa ring into the dark void as well. Sunday's really really trying to make something happen here. Uh-oh. Hang in there, Sunday. Oh, no. No. Good effort, though. Let's see if obstacle stands a chance here. Obstacle does stand a chance here. Grew to level 6. Obstacle grew to level 7. Learned body slam. I think I'm gonna keep what I've got. Obstacle grew to level 8. I'm thinking maybe we can hit it with hyper. No, we're not going to be able to have that chance. Okay, well that went better. Still didn't get the win. Yeah, I really thought when I started the stream, hey, we'll get past, have an easy stream. We'll get past the first couple of gyms. Like 2 hours into this thing, I haven't beat the second round trainer. This is wild. This is a type of wild I've never experienced before. We did the randomized heart gold playthrough, but it was not this kind of insane. It was insane, but not this level insane. Hang in there, Rusty. Level 13. Battle. Critical hit. Listen in Sunday. Alright, I'm gonna skip straight for judgment here. If we can get the KO, not gonna happen. Alright, Concert, I'm most likely to be able to get the KO. That's not gonna happen when that crits. Interesting turn of events there. Right. Okay. Obstacle, your turn. Yeah, not gonna get a chance. Oh, wait, hold up. Obstacle pulling through here. Going all the way to level 9. Somehow getting a shot on Ursula. It's not gonna matter though, but hey. Got 2 level ups out of that? That's pretty good. Alright. I'm gonna switch Sunday here. If we can't get Sunday a level up before we go into it. Because that might actually be a difference maker. Maybe. I'm looking at the time here. I may not even get a chance to test that theory. I've got to get in the bed in the very near future because I have work tomorrow. Unfortunately. Yep. We're gonna run to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and save in it. I can't believe we didn't even get past the second route trainer. In this stream. That's kind of wild. Oh, that's extremely wild. In a way that I could not have predicted. Even saving a lot of things. Alright, we're going to wrap this stream up. Thank you all for watching. Go check out the video of me and my girlfriend, my fiance actually, playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Playing Kirby. The second episode of that comes out Thursday. The second and third episodes are already available on the channel for members. And sometime, probably tomorrow, the fourth, fifth, and sixth episodes of that will also become available for members. And all of them will drop for everybody as time goes on. So, if you're patient, you can watch. Everybody can watch them. So, you don't have to be a member to watch those. Just, you gotta wait a little while longer. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time. But of course, remember to turn on the light and open the door because you can't have sanity without at least a little insanity. I will see you guys next time.